Greetings, Patrick here, Half Cheetah Will View. And it's Tuesday. If it's Tuesday, that could only mean one thing. It's Library Day. And it is. It was Library Day. And, yeah, we got some stuff to show you today. Um, it was thin, actually. It was actually thin as far as the crowd goes. There's not that many people there. But we also got a nice influx of public donations. There's a lot of movies today. Last week was absolutely almost a desert. This time it was nice. This also show for the first time, and actually this is really early too for this to happen. But somebody had tried to do a yard sale and did not sell their stuff, so they just donated it. Normally we don't see that till about the middle of summer, but this time it was yeah, it was quite early, shockingly so. So that was good news for us, as far as us goes, the media collectors. As far as the library stuff goes, pretty thin. Only got a couple of titles, and we'll go ahead and get into it. Um, First I picked up is Ticket to Paradise with George Clooney and Julia Roberts. Um, they haven't done a movie together in a while, so I know this came out and I think it did decently well at the box office. I don't know, so but I did pick it up. My wife loved Julia Roberts. Um, I've actually mellowed him. I really didn't like her when she was younger, but as she's gotten older, she's gotten better, and I do enjoy her performances. So I'm looking forward to seeing Ticket to Paradise. Okay. Next I got is, and I have no idea. I have no idea anything about this movie. I'm looking at it now, and it says Anthony Hopkins. That's good enough for me. But the other movie I picked up on Blu-ray is Armageddon Time. Um, so this is from James Gray. Stars Anne Hathaway and Jeremy Strong, and it's supposed to be set in the 80s in New York. And that's all I know. So that was it for the Blu-rays. Really short and sweet, right? And then we got some DVD. We got some DVDs. Got some unusual ones. One, we got a movie I picked up right away when I saw this. I went back to the library actually. The next four movies I'm going to show you, they were donated after Tuesday. I was curious about that. I'm wondering, do they put some of the movies on afterwards, after we all leave? And I went back there, and there was four movies that were not there on Tuesday, but I went ahead and picked them up. I found them and picked them up. And the first, it's Red Belt. Now, of course, the reason I got this is because it was written and directed by David Mamet, probably one of the best screenwriters in any generation. I mean, when you start thinking of screenwriters, David Mamet has to be talked about first and foremost. He has a way with language that nobody else has. It looks to be like a combat movie, a sports movie, which is a little different. Normally he does dramas, but Red Belt looks different, so I picked it up. Next up is a movie called Deliver Us from Evil with Eric Banya. I heard this is pretty good. I thought I had this, but I guess I didn't. I thought I had it, but I didn't. So I picked it up too. Deliver Us from Evil. Looks pretty good. Based on a true story. Now the next one is a little different. And I'll be honest with you, I picked it up for the novelty of it. I don't know how good it is. It's probably going to be, tilted right, but we will see. And that is John Snyder from the Dukes of Hazzard. He made a movie called To Die For. So I have no idea what this is about. I know he has his own little studio down on his property. He does a YouTube channel here. He did do a YouTube channel that was quite popular, and he would talk about various things going on in his life and making movies. And I'm looking at this, and yeah, that's what it looks like. So this is probably filmed and edited and directed and everything else strictly on John Snyder's property, and his fans probably the ones that have bought it. This I don't know. I've never had a problem with John Snyder as far as the actor goes, but I mean, if this is just a straightforward drama, okay. I'm sure it's going to come with a right wing woke message. I'm sure it is. I'm sure they're going like, "Oh yeah, America." I don't know. I'm gonna be all right with with it. I think it looks interesting, and for a quarter, why not, right? See, next up, I picked up a comedy special. Um, Jeff Dunham of Ventriloquist, the Christmas special. All right, and these are the ones that I picked up today. Today, I picked up the first four, or I picked up these four here. Picked up these four here last Thursday. Everything else, including the Blu-rays, I picked up today. And I was really happy to find this. I found a copy of this a few weeks ago. Actually, they had four. They had four Universal Monster movies on on a disc, and I got really excited about it until I looked at the disc, and it looked like a cat got a hold of it. But I did find Frankenstein today, and this came out looking pretty good. This came out looking pretty clean, so I'm happy to get it for a quarter. Yeah, that's a good one for me. Always wanted to talk about some of the classic Universal monsters, so that's good. I wish I could have got the other one with the four monsters, but I'll take what I get. Next up, I'm sure some of you are going to be really surprised to see what I got here. I got it for one thing. I got it for the case. I got it for the case, and maybe I will take a look at it. I have not watched it in over 30 years, so maybe I'll watch it again, and maybe my opinion of it will change. Well, I can tell you, really highly unlikely. But I did pick it up anyway because I didn't have it in the collection, and so I thought I'll go ahead and do it. And I picked up a copy of The Shining, of all things. I know I hate The Shining. I do. But for a quarter, okay, and for a clip-on, an old-fashioned clip-on, yeah, okay, I could do that. So I went ahead and did it. So, all right. Next up, a documentary. Really nice documentary, too. A Pearl Jam, of all bands. Um, so this is going to be this looks really cool. Really well done. Like the packaging, it definitely was taken care of. Definitely was cared for. And so yeah, I went ahead and picked up Pearl Jam. I am not sure. I don't think I have this version of this. I want to say I have the movie, but I didn't get this version, which is why I think I picked it up for a quarter. I do believe I have this, so if I do, I'll be slipping the other one to my outbox. But I did pick up a two-disc special version, a special edition, anniversary edition of Field of Dreams. I had to double check to make sure I didn't double dip on this. So this is like considered one of the top 5 baseball movies ever made. I've never seen it, which is why I want to feel like I want to say I've done this before, because I think I commented on that last time I put this out. I've never seen this movie, so I know I don't have that edition. Next up, factory sealed, is Roman Holiday with Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn. Brand new factory sealed, classic movie. Love Audrey. All right. And we got a little TV for you. Don't necessarily think I'll need to show every one of them. I'll just show you what I got, because I got 4 seasons from the same show. Ooh, boy. Ugh. I picked up seasons Oh, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7 of The Office. 4, 5, 6, and 7 of The Office is what I picked up. So I've only watched clips of The Office on YouTube. I watched the pranks, but a chance to go ahead and get four seasons of it. I think I had the first two, so I think this is going to be up to six. I think it ran for 9 years or 10 years, so I'm over halfway done with collecting The Office, the series. Oh man, I don't know what that is. Um, uh, Excuse me. Wow, this is like all of a sudden, like I said, every time it seems like lately I go on the camera, as soon as I know the camera's on, I become an itch machine. I really like to know what that's all about. All right, so that's it for this week's haul video. Let me know what you think. Let me know which movie would you watch first, or which one would you have picked up. Do you guys want me to talk about The Shining? Maybe I'll put The Shining up. You know what? That's what I'll do. I will do that for next week. For not this week, because this week's voting's still going. But for the week after that, I'm going to put The Shining up for Dollar Tree Theater. I'm going to see if you guys really like to see what I think about The Shining. So I'm going to put that up there. We'll see. We'll see. See if you guys pick that out, and me and the Cheetah will watch it. All right, so that's it for us. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the sub button. We're only 10 away from 1100. We're right there. That would be cool to reach 1100. I would love to hit that. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we will talk to you soon next Tuesday for this. Peace.